Okay, good afternoon. I think what I'm gonna start doing is just making YouTube trade recaps. Live trading kind of messes with my brain a little bit, but today was a losing day. Had a little win streak all last week and Monday, or I had a 5-day win streak. I took a loss yesterday. Yesterday it wasn't my fault. I followed my model, just didn't play out. Today it was 100% my fault, and you got to take accountability. I did not go on till I have my daily loss limit set, so that's a win in itself. I'm still only like 2 days away from a payout, so we're good. But I wanted to go over this trade because it follows my model. There was multiple setups today that I just did not take for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because I woke up a little late. I got up at like 9. I usually try to get up at least 8:30. So I think tomorrow I'm going to try to wake up earlier. But I don't mean to make this a yap attack. I'm finna get into it. All right. This is on the 1 minute. Let's go on the 15 minute. This is where I really should have paid attention. All right. To me, right? This entire section right here is accumulation. I got 2 models, right? First one, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and then take the distribution based off of the first presented fair value gap, use that as an entry. I found a lot of success in it. You get done super early in the day, quick 2-to-1 RR, good, right? Second strategy is just, previous session liquidity sweep, IFVG. All right, I'm gonna go over my mistakes today so I can look back on this too. All right, so to me, this is accumulation. And I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. It's not that I didn't see it as accumulation. I just didn't. I wasn't looking at the 15 minute. Like I said, I think it's because I hopped on the charts at like 9:25. Overall, I was bearish, right? If I go to the 1 hour here, we're rejecting off of this 1 hour fair value gap. There's not really any draws lower besides London lows, which is this low right here. I mean, not any draws higher. My fault. But yeah, so I was pretty bearish. I don't know why I said higher or lower. But okay, anyways. 15 minute, right? We have the accumulation, we have the manipulation, and then right here we should get the distribution. 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, price usually accumulates right before the market opens. So right at pre-market, and this is fractal, okay? AMD is fractal. You can take trades off it based off, and I'm gonna go over 3 setups that I missed today, or actually 4, okay? First one, let me quit yapping, let me get into it, all right? Accumulation, manipulation, in a bearish fair value gap, so we should distribute, which we do. Spoiler alert. Even on the 1 minute, this is really what I was looking at, right? I'm looking at this right here. This is accumulation. Price is moving sideways, and it's not really breaking out of this range. Okay, let's go to the open. What do we do in the open? We sweep it. We manipulate it. Okay? I mean, it's not much of a manipulation, but if you pair this with the 15 minute, that is manipulation. Further manipulation to go lower. Okay? So what do? We start driving prices lower. And right now I'm still looking for that first presented. Boom. Right here. It is small. Okay? And with the first presented, I like to count the wicks in and just go from the body, okay? So this is our first presented fair value gap, okay? And what do? We tap right into it. And if we look at the 15 minute, dude, this is distribution, okay? Or this is distribution. Even here, it's double confirmation. I should have got in on this. Okay, so now what I would have done, which I usually do, I don't know what was in my head today. I just want to show you how to play out. Okay, not even crazy risk, dude. we'll go like 1 to 2.5 ish on it, because I usually try to make like 400 to 500 a day. We won't get greedy though. Shoots right to it. You know, I mean, easy money, bro. Like, and then I would have been done for the day, right? But we'll skip into it a little bit more. This is the second trade I was looking at. Again, this is fractal. What do we notice? What do we notice? Sideways PA. I'll mark it out in yellow. Sideways PA, bro. Okay? And what do? We manipulate down out of it. And then what's the next candle do? We inverse it. Trading right back into that range. Higher prices. I was this close to entering this one because I was mad that I missed the not like revenge trading or anything, but I wanted to get this set up. But the reason I didn't get this set up is I don't have it marked out, but London lows is right here. So I was thinking, I don't know, like how far are we really gonna push up before we come to London lows? But with all this accumulation, bro, like usually price will just go right to it, man. And like I said, we had grabbed enough liquidity. It's just, I don't blame myself for being hesitant about this one, but you know, if I would have been a little bit more mechanical about it, you know, did I even set a TP? No, I didn't, but my TP would have been probably about right there, making it, you know, about a 1 to 2, and it would have got hit, you know. So that's trade number 2. And I think the reason I was so hesitant today is because I had a losing day yesterday, and I'm really close to getting a payout. And yeah, man, I think that's the reason for my hesitation. But it's good. These are learning lessons, you know. And skip around. I don't remember the exact time. Okay, this was the other trade I was looking at. Okay. Like I said, we have this first presented fair value gap here, and I did enter this trade. But I put my stop at break even. It was here. Okay, because the price likes to react off of these first presented fair value gaps like all day. Okay, and we're really bearish at this point. I like how price didn't just shoot up into here. It kind of slowly made its way up. And I think I kind of counted this as accumulation. I don't know if I would count that now. But, and this honestly is probably not the best trade to take. I would not suggest taking this trade. But regardless, I have my stop where it's supposed to be. Not even much risk, dude. Not even much risk. I don't know what was stopping me on this. And my TP was here. So what happened? I was pretty frustrated at this point. I don't think I had taken a trade. Yeah, I hadn't taken a trade yet. So I took this. I just went and got in the shower. I was like, I'm going to just let this play out. And it was about right here. And then I moved my stop to break even. And then hold on, you'll see in a sec. And then stop me break even. But if I would have just been patient, would have went right to my TP. Okay. Trade number 3 that I missed, dude. Today was a good day. Yeah, it was a little choppy, but if you know what you're looking at, there was plenty of opportunities here. All right, and then this one is the one that really got me. Okay, so far, we really only have one break-even trade. I took a trade right here. Again, this is dumb. Trump came out talking about Powell something, firing him, blah, 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 already. So here, we'd finally swept that London low I was talking about, but that was super bearish news that came out right after we swept it. We inversed it. I was hesitant because I saw that news come out. I was talking to my mentor about it and everything. So I entered right about here, and I got stopped out right below this low. Too much of a this ain't a retest. This is going lower. I don't know why I entered that. Okay. But we still have, I don't even know if it's going to show in the 1 minute. I don't feel like switching time frames. We had some New York AM lows from a previous session. Reaching lower that we had swept. Right here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is my second model, right? Okay, missed out on my first model. Whatever. Took a break even, which I shouldn't have used. That wasn't even a good trade, even though it worked. It was not a good trade. Okay. This would have been the one right here. This was a good trade. This was solid. Swept 2 previous sessions, right? We inverse this fair value gap. Okay, this is purely mechanical at this point. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't have, I was about to press the buy button. Something stopped. I don't know what stopped me, you know? See how it would have played out. And there was a lot of volatility at this time too. And I would have de-risked on this. So for sake of it, we'll de-risk to like 2 contracts, right? So at this inverse, that meets my criteria. I have a daily loss limit of $300. I would have been good. Like I said, I took a $100 loss right before this, but I still had like 200 in the tank to throw at it. Okay, and let's go for these highs. I mean, I just go for about 1 to 2s lately. So yeah, that's about a 1 to 2. Okay. We'll see how this would have played out, dude. Ridiculous, bro. I mean, there's so much money to be made here. And my real second trade I took that made me hit my daily loss limit was, I just feel like a dumb trader today, bro. Was this right here. This isn't really enough accumulation for me, but I guess it kind of counts. I don't know why I took this. This is not a good trade. This is some random accumulation, manipulation, distribution, all right? And it's not enough accumulation. Like, I like to see a good bit of accumulation, you know? Like, that's why this one here this morning was valid. I mean, that's a good bit of chop. What is that? Like, over 10 minutes worth of chop? Like, 15 minutes worth of chop? Like, if it looks good on the 5 minute, as far as accumulation goes, you know, I'll take it. I mean, it manipulated 2 ways on this. This was my second one. So when we had broke below this low, I put a trade in here. Just going for like a 1 to 2 or whatever. And yeah, obviously it didn't play out, came down, manipulated this side, made an IFVG, and just continued higher. And then it consolidated for a while. And then at this point, dude, you know, it's like 12 o'clock. I usually don't trade past like 10:30. So that's really saying something. So I guess moral of the story is, this is me talking to me right now. All right, when I look back on this, don't hesitate. Do not hesitate. There's no reason for it. If you see your setup, take it. This would have been completely avoidable if I wasn't worried about taking another loss. You know? I mean, especially this morning trade, dude. I mean, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. You know, double AMD going the same direction. Because this is fractal. You know, we made that first presented, dude. Even if I missed the entry on the first presented, the first 2 times it tapped into it, I could have got in on it the 3rd time. And I didn't. And that would have been, what, a 3-minute trade? It would have hit my TP. Like I said, though, these are the first 2. And I wouldn't even say yesterday was really a bad day. My model just didn't work out. Like, yesterday was the first day I've ever seen where we didn't even create a first presented fair value gap on the 1 minute between 9:30 and 10. I've never seen that happen. That's obviously an indicator. Today's probably not the best day to trade, right? You know, so I don't blame myself for yesterday, but for today, I gotta take accountability. I didn't trade my best today. There were so many opportunities, and I missed every single one. But these are the days you sit down. You don't say F the market. The market's always right. You're wrong, right? It's just the hesitation that got to me today. But like I said earlier, I can still take this day as a win. Why? Because God put me on earth to breathe another day. Jesus died for my sins, right? I have somebody to look up to for patience and for guidance, right? I woke up, okay? Is it frustrating? Yeah, it doesn't take away the fact that it's a little frustrating. But what are we going to do? We're going to come back tomorrow stronger, better. You know, I didn't go on tilt. I don't think I over traded. I only took 3 trades, which is like my max. But I didn't go on tilt. I didn't exceed my daily loss limit. So I can still count today as a win. It's just going to take me like an extra day to get the payout. But it still is a little frustrating that I probably won't get that payout by this weekend. It'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. Assuming I have 2 more winning days, which hopefully I will. As long as I don't hesitate, I think I will. Hopefully. You know, it's all up to God, but I hope some of you find this helpful. Yeah, man. I think when it comes down to it, it's just psychology. I think it's pure psychology. I think most strategies work. All right, it's like when you're in math class and you figure out a way to solve a problem and nobody else understands it, but you understand it. Same thing with the market. I think most strategies work. I think it's just which way does it appeal to you? What way do you see it the clearest? What way does it work for you? For me, out of everything I've tried, this is what I like. I like seeing this set up. It makes sense to me. I usually don't have this much hesitation because I'm so confident in it. I've back tested this a lot. It just comes down to psychology. If I would have went on tilt today, I would have lost way more trades, and I probably would have hit the max loss and been not close to blowing my account, but I would have hit my max daily loss of like 1,200 on the prop firm I use, and it would take me probably another week to get that back, and then probably another week to obtain a payout. So that's 2 weeks worth of work now because of one day that you went on tilt and you couldn't control your emotions. Is that worth it to you? I don't think so. I think it's okay to just take the loss, swallow it, move on. Move on with your day, bro. Go do something else, you know? And I don't really have anything else to do today, but one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and trade. It's like 3:30 anyways. There's no setups. But, yeah, dude. Just wanted to go over this. I think it's good. I think it's a good lesson learned, man. Yeah. Great lesson learned. Hopefully we'll come back stronger tomorrow. And I'm going to post some of my other wins too on these daily recaps. But yeah, have a good one. All glory to God.